17th, and I'm headed to Gulfport, Mississippi. Now let's sit down here and warm up for a minute. Maybe we'd catch a bear today, but nope. So it's nice that I've got the full moon riding out this morning. All right, I may be I don't know, I may be doing the wrong thing. God, please just take care of me. I just stopped to fuel up, so I had decided to just get on the road this morning because it was 6 o'clock. No gas stations are open, so it's now 7:30. I just stopped to fuel up after an hour and a half on the road, and also to just see how many gallons down I was. So my tank's 14.9. I just pumped in 9.4. But I looked over when I went around the vehicle to get back in my car, and the opposite side of my tank, I'm gushing fuel. At first I thought it was water, like condensation coming off, you know, the top of the bus and running down. But no, I sure sniffed it and got it all over my hands, and it was just pouring gas onto the ground. I've never had that issue until this morning. So there was a gal that was working at the gas station that was standing out on the front smoking a cigarette at a gas station, but and I just said, oh my gosh, my bus is, you know, leaking fuel. And so she came over with a bag of cat litter and poured it out onto it, and I just asked her if she prayed, and she had a cross on, and she said yes. So she just prayed for me. Her name is Cindy. But I've never had this problem. I did like extra pump it out until it stopped at $34 or something is what I just pumped into it. So I'm just gonna have to keep an eye. I'm gonna say 200 miles is what I'm gonna go. So I'm at 358. I'm gonna go to 558 on the odometer and see where I'm at and fill it up again. And maybe I just overfilled it, but I've never had that problem. This is a first. I just went through a patch that you could not see in front of you. Downtown Atlanta, very foggy. Probably the only time of the day that I would come through here without this being a complete parking lot. So I think we finally pulled out of the fog. I'm about 45 miles south of Atlanta, headed towards Montgomery, and my gas gauge is about just over a quarter of a tank down from my fill up. I've gone about 120 miles. So I feel like I'm burning fuel appropriately, and I'm not just leaking it out in the back. We'll see what happens when I've got to stop and fuel up again. I'll just keep an eye on if it starts to right, y'all. Well, I just filled up for the second time at 200 miles on the last fill up. I put in 9.8 gallons and stopped it right when it clicked and didn't press, you know, to overfill. Maybe that was my issue. Although, again, I've never had a problem with my tank leaking, but I did see where it's coming from. See this picture. But anyway, I'm right at 200 miles. I'm getting ready to hit Montgomery, and then I'll take 65 south from there. So I've been on the road for, it's just 5 hours. So let's keep going. All right, well, here's the rain I was worried about. You can see how slow my windshield wipers go. So I'm doing about 55. Fortunately, the traffic hasn't been that bad. Most of the speed limit's been 70, but I've been keeping up at about 65. 150 miles to Mobile. But it's almost noon, so I'm going to see over the next 10 or 15 minutes if I drive out of this. Otherwise, I may pull over and just sit and have some lunch. And just take a break for 25 to 30 minutes or something. So, we'll see what happens. Well, I didn't want to eat in the car and drive, but it's noon, and I've been fasting for like 17 hours. So, and the rain's sort of letting up at this point, so I don't feel as knuckling it. But anyway, so lunch is I'm doing keto. Lunch is a low-carb tortilla with ground beef, wilted mixed greens, black olives, and pepper jack cheese melted in the microwave before I left. It's probably huge, and I'm not going to be able to eat it all. So I just checked my map. I have 180 miles to my destination, about 100 miles to Mobile, or Mobile, however you pronounce it. I've always pronounced it Mobile, but the MapQuest guy says Mobile. And so 100 miles to Mobile, and 100 miles to my next fill up. So I've got another 100 miles on my tank right now, and then I hit Highway 10, I-10 at Mobile. Okay, second rest stop down. Oil's good. A little getting warm. It's a little steamy. Definitely more humid. And about another hour and 20 minutes to go. I am merging onto I-65 South. Thank you.
89 miles. Continue straight.
89 miles to I-10. Okay, this is wicked freaky right here. But I was just doing 70 miles an hour, and all of a sudden I start losing speed, almost down to like 55. And I thought, did I pop out of So it kind of gave me the impression that I was running out of gas. Like I've run out of gas a couple times and you feel like, ooh, you just start slowing down. Well, I'm constant at 70 right now, but literally whatever just pushed me. Oh, I'm blowing smoke. I am blowing smoke. Oh. Okay, I gotta get off. An exit coming up. I got an exit. Okay, so guess what, folks? I'm dead in the water. So I'm gonna run that video of me freaking out that the car's losing power. And then I look in the back and I've got smoke pouring out. So I just hit that exit, which is where I'm sitting right now, and popped the back and let the smoke clear. And I have 0 oil in the car. So State Farm's on the way with a wrecker, and I'm about 115 miles away from my destination. And I'm gonna ride with the driver to get it down to where my sister-in-law is, and a friend of hers recommended a shop that said that they can work on it. So maybe I'll be up and running by Tuesday, which I need it by Wednesday to move on to my next destination, but not exactly what I was looking to do. So anyway, without sitting here and being just completely and utterly emotional, I tried. It's kind of spitting rain right now. I'm sitting on the side of I-65, about, I don't know, 30 miles north of Mobile, and running my battery down because my phone is almost dead. So let me get off of here and I'll shoot what will be the probably 3rd time I've put it onto the back of a trailer because it hasn't run. But I'm not angry with Alice. I'm not angry with anybody. I'm gonna say this: shit happens, and it happened. So, okay. So here we go again. Been here, done that. This is probably the 3rd time I've had it towed. Let's see what we do. Okay. Alice, I'm not disappointed, so don't worry about it, dude. I'm not disappointed. I was upset, but it's cool. Oh gosh. Oil slick on my shoes. Here, I'm gonna get you down. Okay, heel. Really? Yeah, this has been a nasty day to travel.
It is Easter Sunday. Something's always got to happen on an Easter Sunday.
Well, it's from the traffic standpoint, it's been great because I made it 7 hours to this, so.
See, I've got to drive.
that on me?
No, it's on me.
Oh.